Hello, my name is Jennifer, and welcome to part 9 of my Horse Ranch Growing Together mashup. And if you are returning, welcome back. And we completed the nectar aspiration for both Madison and Eleanor in the last part, right at the end. So let's just take a quick look at the trait that they got. I have had Sims get this, and the Sims in my ranching Regs to Riches has already got this one. So I did describe it there. So if you were watching this is a repeat for you, but if not, here it is. These Sims can craft pre-aged nectar, have an iron bladder when it comes to drinking nectar, and their negative emotions have less influence on their current mood. So we'll play, sort of see how that works. The iron bladder is still useful even if you have steel bladder, because from what I've heard, or my understanding is that when they drink, their bladder will still go down. So that could be useful. We haven't really been drinking nectar, but we will be. And the one thing I don't find very useful, unless it's like an extra thing, is the pre-aged nectar. Because what I have noticed when my Sims have made nectar after completing this aspiration is that it is still lightly aged, which is what happens when you get to level 5. So I don't know if it's like further along in the lightly aged, so it becomes moderately aged sooner. That's a little bit harder to tell. Maybe if you had a mod and you could somehow scroll over it like the evolving, maybe you could, but without, it's hard to tell. And I don't know if there is one that does that. So that part of it doesn't seem very useful, but we haven't actually made any here. What I'm trying to do now is see what we have that's already finely aged. So one way you can do it is you go on the nectar rack and then you can say collect all finely aged bottles or grab a finely aged nectar bottle. I'm not actually going to do that. I'm going to open. It just that makes me, lets me know that there's a point in looking in at it to grab the, so there was a low one, we could have used it for selling to, the reason I prefer to sell the less expensive ones to Roberto is that it takes less to sell. Like on the yard sale table, it's better to sell the more expensive ones because when someone buys one with the markup, then you get it sooner, right? Versus selling a whole bunch of them. So this doesn't have any finely aged, and I wouldn't think as I went up that there would be any more finely aged. So that's just my way. If they aren't already finely aged, I'm going to leave them to continue to age, and we're only trying to sell our finely aged ones. So this one has something. So let's open. And that's lightly aged, and that's 9,000 and finely aged. This one has some, so we're going to open it. So I'm going to look through and get if there's, many more and get them on the yard sale table. And we are going to finally have a yard sale, which I haven't been doing because I was waiting for our nectar to get it sold and to, that was it anyways. So let's start with the yard sale. I think did I put any on here? I did. I put some right near. So there is some here, and it's probably only normal because it was right. Oh, it's even poor. Well, we'll sell it anyways. Probably don't want to drink that. And that one is also poor. It's normal, at least. It's not so bad. So what I've heard is that the nectar racks help age it more quickly. And I've heard that having it in the basement also helps age it more quickly. But having the nectar rack also in the basement is supposed to make it even more quick in terms of aging. But I can't say, it's not that easy to tell unless you created something at the same time and they had the same value and you put one on one and one on the other, and then maybe you could tell. But it might be like that fine line where supposedly you get a boost from completing the aspiration, but you already had a boost from having 5. So maybe it isn't really a big difference. Okay, so we've stocked the table, which now lets us tend the table. Make sure our markup is still there, and now we're going to start a yard sale. And our 2 teens are at their after-school activities, and Veronica was late going, so I wouldn't have expected her to get a promotion anyways. She did, I believe, start after Avery, I would have thought, but it depends on what day of the week that I age them up. Because she's not actually that far behind in terms of the career. I think they're both at level 2, so he hadn't gotten a promotion because they started at level 2 because they were high school students, public school students, I should say. They got A's when they were kids. And that lets them start at level 2 of any careers, but not the after-school activity. So there we made 26,000 from a bottle of nectar. That's because we have that 300% markup. So you get your money times 3. So we're gonna not prank since we're trying to get our promotions. So he had a decreased relationship with his teammates. Well, I don't care. Oh, and they're home, but I don't think we got a promotion. Oh, we did! Yay! I don't know that he got a promotion. I didn't notice him getting a promotion with his job. So he actually got the computer team captain before he got the career boost, but he should be getting that tomorrow morning. So yay! So we can actually... I'm going to take them to the gym at some point so we can work on that, but I probably won't show that. Let's put him onto the teen aspiration, and he won't be finished because he hasn't maxed his career. So now he just has to get that. And like, this is like a first, I think, almost for me, because I almost always they get to the level 3 of the side hustle before they get to level 3 of the other. But this time they didn't. So the other thing, while we're doing this, why don't we have? Can we introduce ourselves to someone? Why don't you do a friendly introduction so you can get that part done? And I think we've met someone in this neighborhood, so I don't think that this will count for the 3rd neighborhood. But let's try. I just don't remember. I think I was trying to get it to work in the... I don't know. I don't remember where... Yeah, no, this is where we already did meet someone, so this is not the location for it. And we'll just have him fish here, because this will be... a 3rd location for him. But for Veronica, now that we've done that, why don't we introduce ourselves? I thought there was another person here. There was. We'll do a friendly introduction just to get that first location. And I'll just work on that when we get somewhere else. Okay, we got that. So now we're going back to the championship rider. So we are going to compete in another competition. So let's go here and enter a competition. So we've done barrel racing. What does it require for this? So we don't actually have the agility that's high enough, so we wouldn't want to go into the intermediate. The endurance racing, we actually have those both maxed, so we could possibly do that. And then the show jumping for the beginner, let's try that one. We haven't done that one, so let's just try that. And maybe we shouldn't be doing that. Maybe I should be focusing on one versus the other. Are you still selling? You're chatting and selling. That's okay. That's allowed. So we're going to... Obviously, she's done with this. That's quite the outfit there, Mara. Of course, anyone who came before Seasons was added has, randomized hot weather and cold weather outfits. I think for anybody who's been created since, like in the newer packs, they actually have outfits. So we're going to go into... The other thing I said she was going to work on was this Lady of the Knits, and she's on her last thing. She needs 4 more legendary knittables, and then she needs to teach someone to knit. But also we're trying to get, to the 500, to the million in coins, which we're doing the... You look like you're really busy chatting with... Oh, you got stung. What type of bath are you taking? Just a regular bath. That's all right. Why don't you actually take a bath with soaks? Why don't you take a focused, happy? These would do the same. And the only reason you can see this is that I have a mod by Little Miss Sam, which I think was originally by Scarlett, and she took it over. So we're doing that, whatever it was. Yeah, you're gonna stop that. May as well, if you're gonna have a bath, may as well have a useful bath. And I need you to probably scrubberoo yourself. We'll pretend no one's here and they can't see you. And one of the things I did when we went to Magic HQ, which I mentioned in the last part that we went to Magic HQ, is Madison has now learnt the spell that she can, offer the Rite of Ascension. So we're actually going to do that with Eleanor, because the backstory for why Eleanor isn't a spellcaster is that the spellcaster genes comes from Madison's father. So, but now and they've hidden it. I'll pretend. But she sort of saw some stuff, and so she's like kind of curious, and so she finally asked, and so Madison said, just give me a little while till I learn, and then we'll teach her that. I was actually going to have her become a spellcaster there, and I was like, oh, why have to go hunt around for all the motes? She's maxed the, she's at the final level, so she can learn that ultimate practical magic spell, which is the one that lets them get the Rite of Ascension. So, we got silver. You and your horse have shown great potential and have taken the second place spot from the competition. It won't be long. Okay, so we got that. So I hope I put her onto the... Good, I did. Good. Let's rally the troops. And then we probably... I think it's probably... I think you can only send for training up until 7. Yeah. I know I'm not... So I think what she's going to do is she's actually going to do her programming, and we're going to continue our yard sale because, and then you have been fishing. You still haven't caught your fish, but you may as well, even though you've maxed it, you should probably do your programming yourself. And starting, you maxed the skill. You haven't even got through the first tier and caught 5 fish. You maxed the skill. That's because you did a lot of fishing as a child. So why don't you come here and scratch neck. And I'm going to pause briefly because I want to see... I know I should probably be having him make nectar because then he could finish that, but whatever. For now, I want to see if he has any horse riding skill, and he does not. But I could just actually have him read the book and then he can go... See, the reason I'm not booking a holiday is because I want the teens to get their promotions in their jobs. And if I make it a holiday with days off of work, then that won't happen. So you can read the horse riding skill book. And we still have this sale going on. Are you still tending the table? You are. I can't say we sold a ton. Let's stock the table. I mean, I guess, no, we got 100,000. We actually have to pay our bills, too. Start a yard sale, and that's it for our finally. Now we just have to, make a little bit more nectar and wait for it to age before once this is gone, all of our nectar isn't finally aged, and there's no point doing anymore until we, selling anymore. Well, we could, but it just seems silly. It seems like we may as well just let it do its job of aging. So we're going to clean that nectar maker, and we're going to make some nectar. And the other nectar that we will make once I have planted the death flower, so once it's grown, we'll make this. And I don't know how much it's going to be. I'll probably end up planting a couple of them, to be honest, because I don't want... I want to have like a few, because you can only collect 1 a day, except for in the winter. And if you put it outside, that is one that I think maybe gives you 2 when it's like not sheltered and it's winter time. But not really much of a... I mean, you could cheat it once it's grown and move the plant, and then you'll get 10. You have to go into build mode, obviously, to move the plant, and then it puts 10, which is what you used to get on a plant. You used to get 10, but now you don't. So, anyways, let's just keep going with this sale. Well, that was for getting a job done, which probably wasn't enough. Nope. No, it wasn't. What are you doing? Browsing the web. We're going to start another side job, and we got 40,000. Very, very good. And I think everybody's busy doing stuff. She got stung, and because I actually wanted this. It's excellent. Good. So you can scent that. And then that'll help with the bees. We'll apply a mite treatment. And you know what? We'll just leave it at that. 11,000 from that one. Maybe the reason Flame is here so much now, and I think we got 35,000 from that one, is because I changed her trait to be friendly, so maybe she wants to do more interacting. Okay, where are you going? Oh, you're going to chat over there. Okay, 32,000. Yes, yes, yes. I don't know how far we'll get. with this. We do have to pay our bills, which were 15,000. Kind of expensive, honestly. So we're going to pay our bills. Okay, bye-bye. I guess we probably, interacted and chatted, and that was why. Flirty is one we have. Check pockets for seeds, and this is the one that needs to be sold. Oh, and he has some in his inventory that we need to put on the rack to age. I know I kept them all separate, and in the end it didn't really matter. Because at the time, I didn't realize that any nectar sales to Roberto, that is. Not just regular, like... Eleanor had sold some into her inventory, and then it only counted for her. But if you sell it to Roberto, then it counts for everybody in the household. So that's the difference. So if you want to get through this with like a bunch of Sims, and you don't want to... You want to do like I'm doing, and you only want to sell a minimum possible for the aspiration. Sell it to Roberto, which was fixed, and then sell the rest on the yard sale table, assuming you have a pack that gives you a yard sale table, which is either City Living, Jungle Adventures, which is the yard sale table I'm currently using because it's the cheapest yard sale table, or Eco Lifestyle. So you're going to come here and craft nectar because you're still working on. You need 20 more excellent bottles before you finish that. And you don't need any. You just need a BFF if we're going to have that completed for you. But for now, we're just going to have you do the grape nectar. So we get more on and aging. And that sale ended. And we still have more left to... we still have more left to do. And they're busy. I need someone to rally the troops. Because everybody is getting a little bit hungry. And we started that sale. So, no, you're not allowed to go away. Well, you know what? Since you're going away, why don't you come here and, rally the troops? And did you get yours done? I mean, I know you got it done, and you got your everything done, and you're going to... Why don't we rally the troops again? And then you can go back and do some more fishing. You can go fish... You can angle for a big catch and see what you catch. And Madison, we need you to get back here and tend the table. And just tend the table because we already have the yard sale going. And I see people here. But no one's here. But then you're not actually at the table. Are they going to come? Okay, now they are. I wasn't sure. Sometimes I find you have to clear the table to get it to work again. And we're at 604,000. I don't know. Did we ever pay the bills? Yep, we did. I remember saying I needed to pay the bills. I just don't remember. And sometimes also when I tell them to do things, it cancels, which is the other reason I wanted to check to see if it had actually happened. So we're definitely making lots of money. So say we were at 250 before, and then we got the 100,000 from selling, and then we got the rest-ish from the yard sale. So we made a lot of progress on this. I don't know if we have enough here. Probably we don't have enough on the table to be able to make that 100,000. So it'll be another waiting game, and what we'll do is just have them focusing on making more and aging it, and then also mainly focus on Veronica with hers, which is like, it's one a day, but I could do more because I have a mod that increases the amount that they can do, but between like getting other stuff done and also trying to raise Flame skill, right? Because that's the other thing that we need to do. We need to raise Flame's skill, otherwise she's not going to be able to compete in the higher one. So it doesn't really matter about, getting a whole bunch done in one day because of that fact. So it'd be nice if we could sell a few more. Did we ever... Hopefully we harvested our garden, because I don't think we get through the whole thing in this point in time, but it looks like we did. And I think I actually want to plant some more trash fruit, because you only get one per day, and you need 3 to make a bottle. So I think I'll plant 3 more, so that because I want to also have made every type of trash fruit, every type of nectar that they can make. Obviously, we don't have a vampire, we don't have a werewolf, we can't make those ones because we need one of those in the house to be able to do that. But yeah, let me take this and put this on her rack for aging, and you still have some which we can put on your rack for aging. And we need you to get back here and make some more nectar. And I've so far have found that the grape does seem to be kind of the best in terms of the value, but we're going to try, now that we've got completely done the aspiration, it doesn't matter whether it's excellent, we're going to try and make every other one other than the vitality, because we're still waiting for the death flower. so that we have it. We're going to also try and drink. She actually has a want to drink, so we're going to have to try doing that too. And you are working out because, of course, that makes sense that you would be doing that. And Flame is asleep anyways, and you're in a mean streak. I think you need to go do some volunteering, my dear, because that can help sometimes with that. Also, you know, if she does something mean and we discipline her, I think that can help too. So we're going to volunteer at a nursing home. And, oh yeah, of course you don't like it because they're dirty. And I have you go do it. Let's see. And we're going to work from home. And actually, I told her to go volunteering. Now that I've done, I can't create a holiday because we're on the day. I think we're just going to end the sale. 725, we got pretty high. We'll have to make sure we have another sale. I'd like to have a sale before like the weekend, and hopefully we have extra bottles that are finally aged to be able to do that. And oh, we got a promotion, so that means that Avery is completed. Oh, he's on this too. He will have completed his second teen aspiration. I haven't ever done the Drama Llama or the Live Fast. Partially because the Live Fast requires you to sneak out to a party, and that seems to be broken. And the Drama Llama, I just haven't done it yet. I do plan on doing it at some point, but I think I've heard that this have an enemy rival can be problematic. But since I've not tried it, I don't really know. I think we're done with this, but what we're going to do once she's done, we're not actually going to have her do that. We're going to actually have Eleanor become a spellcaster. And we're going to come here. Can you ask? I don't remember. Magic. Ask for Rite of Ascension. Let's do that. She's all uncomfortable because of the... Maybe we shouldn't do that right here. Maybe we should go over here where you're probably not going to be dirty. And you're going to transportalate here. And then we'll try it. Oh, now she's still uncomfortable. Why? It's not dirty over here. Oh, good. It's gone. Now we're going to try. It didn't make sense to have her do that over there. Ask for Rite of Ascension.
Can Kubu Koiba?
In a prib.
Ah, yes.
Scubafa Caplitius.
So much easier than having to go collect those 7 motes. There you go. And so I did take her to Magic HQ because I was, like I said, I was planning on actually having her like go through the whole thing. And I'm like, well, that makes no sense. That just takes forever. Let's just, you know, have Madison offer it. So, and I have some books that she can read, and I might just take them back to Magic HQ so they can learn some more magic. But that's actually going to be it for this part. Likes and comments are always appreciated, and they really help with the algorithms. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!